Firecracker units in Sivakasi, which is part of Virudhunagar district of Tamil Nadu, that accounts for 90% of the firecracker business in the country, are deeply anxious as their business has dipped even further this season to critically low levels. Green crackers have replaced the traditional crackers, further denting their means of livelihood for families of Sivakasi. This is our inside story about the distress of 6.5 lakh families. It isn't something to just simply move on from. These are people whose families, whose fathers, mothers have all made crackers that you and I have probably used in the past on our Diwali celebrations. Watch this report.
A 100-year-old industry. An industry that boasted of a 6,000 crore turnover till some years ago. An industry that accounts for 90% of India's overall fireworks production. But once inside Sivakasi small units, it's a journey back in time. Crackers, fireworks strewn around in dingy rooms. Workers sit on the floor, men and women. Many smeared with combustible powder, no masks, no gloves, and in some factories, fire safety is also an issue.
Fire எல்லாமே இருக்கு. இதை விட்டுட்டா வேற பொழப்பு இல்ல. வேற தொழில் இதுக்கு அப்புறம் வேற தொழில் நம்ம செஞ்சு பிழைக்கிறதுக்கான வாய்ப்புகள் இல்ல. இதிலே இறங்கியாச்சு. இதுதான் நமக்கு கடைசி வரைக்கும் தான். இது இல்லனா ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்படுவோம்.
For workers like this man, it's all about survival and surviving the hazards each day for a meager 450 rupees. Sivakasi may be the biggest job creator at the local level, but that's how its workers painstakingly produce celebratory material for Diwali, many risking their own lives, health and that of others. Sivakasi's grim record of deadly accidents notwithstanding, fireworks manufacturers insist they comply with existing government rules, such as placing sandbags, spacing their units per prescribed guidelines. Inspections are also routine, but pictures from inside some of the factories tell a different story.
Factories are governed on the principle of adhering to man limit, chemical limit, and the inter-safety distance limit. You got to look at the factory. See, if you contravene any of these, it's not a safe procedure. You're going against the SOP of the industry. 1,500 factories, you have a rogue unit, he makes a big blunder, and action happens. Is he to be blamed or is the industry to be blamed? A rash driver causes an accident. Do you blame the automobile industry or do you blame the driver?
Let's take a look at how the same job is done in some other countries. That's how China, the world's largest producer of fireworks, executes it. A fireworks factory in the United States and the one in Germany. Prone to accidents and laden with dangerously polluting agents, the antiquated techniques of fireworks production in Sivakasi have raised serious concerns. Scientists say manufacturers need to upgrade their scientific know-how about environmentally friendly processes. Experts reject their arguments that fireworks have to have highly toxic chemicals, now banned by the Supreme Court.
the onus lies with the manufacturers as to how long they want the shelf life of the firecrackers to be. In the sense, if they are using the correct SOP and the correct additive in the correct way, the firecracker, the shelf life and the stability of the firecracker will be definitely very high. SOP which has been given to them, measures have been indicated how they are supposed to be using those additives. It needs to be properly functionalized so that it does not take the moisture. Then they have to store it properly, not expose it so that the moisture does not get absorbed on it. If these kind of precautions are taken care of before it is put into use while making the formulations, I'm sure the shelf life and stability of those, the green firecrackers, will be at par with the conventional firecrackers.
The intricate business of mixing chemicals and explosives, modernization and enforcement of best practices collectively by all stakeholders can save Sivakasi from a complete blowout and not rhetoric. Akshaya Nath in Sivakasi for India Today.